Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Mental health and wellness, coping skills and self-care. So make sure to watch the full video. Social, emotional, and psychological health are all parts of mental health. It influences how we feel, act, think, make decisions, and interact with others. Your overall health and quality of life depend on your mental health, which goes beyond simply being free of mental illnesses. If you have a mental illness, self-care can aid in the maintenance of your mental health, as well as the treatment and recovery processes. Regarding self-care is making time for activities that will enhance your quality of life and your physical and mental health. Self-care can boost your energy levels, help you manage stress, and reduce your chance of getting sick when it comes to your mental health. Even modest self-care practices can make a significant difference in your life. To get you started with self-care, consider the following advice. Exercise consistently. Even a little daily walk of 30 minutes might help you feel better and be healthier. Don't give up if you can't accomplish 30 minutes at once, because even little quantities of exercise add up. Eat balanced meals on a regular basis and keep hydrated. Your energy and focus can be increased throughout the day with a balanced diet and lots of water. Limit your consumption of coffee and other caffeinated drinks. Prioritize getting enough sleep. Make sure you follow a schedule and get adequate sleep. Reduce your exposure to blue light from your phone or computer before bed because it can make it difficult to fall asleep. Make an effort to unwind. Investigate relaxation or wellness apps or programs that might include breathing techniques, meditation, or other techniques for calming the body. Make time for these and other helpful activities you enjoy, like writing, on a regular basis. Prioritize your goals. Determine what needs to be done right away versus what can wait. If you begin to feel as though you are taking on too much, learn to say no to additional tasks. At the end of the day, try to focus on what you have accomplished, rather than what you were unable to complete. Embrace thankfulness. Consider the things you have to be thankful for every day. Be particular. When you're in bed, either write them down or play them back in your head. Recognize your negative and counterproductive thoughts and challenge them. Keep in touch. To get both emotional support and useful assistance, reach out to your friends and family. Finding what you need and like is crucial when it comes to self-care because everyone's definition is different. To figure out what works best for you, it could take some trial and error. Additionally, even though self-care cannot treat mental illnesses, knowing what sets off or triggers your mild symptoms and which coping mechanisms are most effective for you can help you keep your mental health in check. Visit the National Institutes of Health, NIA. Wellness toolkits for more suggestions on healthy habits for your body, mind, environment, and relationships. Routines for taking care of oneself are necessary at all times, but periods of high stress or disruptions to our usual routines emphasize how crucial it is to keep up constant self-care. Any healthy, purposeful action designed to support your physical, mental, and/or emotional welfare is considered self-care. We do self-care on a regular basis to keep our overall health and wellness at their best. Although coping mechanisms are a crucial component of a self-care routine, the two have some differences. Coping mechanisms are practices or actions we have learned or may naturally engage in to assist us deal with difficult events or intense emotions. A self-care practice must include consistently using good coping mechanisms. Creating a personal self-care routine. To satisfy your unique needs, self-care should be customized. What works for one person might not work for another person or be relevant to them. Consider the things you find most valuable or helpful when you initially start. Then think about your lifestyle and what you can sustain. Simply beginning a routine may be the initial focus. The adoption of different self-care techniques may improve your perception of your ideal health over time and aid in maintaining it. It is crucial to keep in mind that as your requirements and lifestyle change, your self-care practices could as well. The balance of your mental, emotional, and physical systems should always be your primary concern. Pondering your go-to coping techniques. People utilize coping mechanisms to assist them handle and move through stressful circumstances or periods of overwhelm. An essential component of self-care is making a commitment to routinely using appropriate coping mechanisms. People frequently fall back on their normal practices and the easiest abilities to obtain. Because of this, it's crucial to practice wholesome habits when things seem more bearable. When we are stressed, we gravitate toward familiar or simple patterns. Excessive TV viewing, shopping, drug use, overeating, shutting down, or lashing out are a few examples of easy escapes that can be detrimental over time. It's crucial to consider healthy alternatives that you can reasonably acquire and to begin utilizing them right away if you find yourself using these activities excessively in an effort to feel better or manage stress. Reach out for assistance from friends, family, or a mental health professional if some of these less healthy habits feel too difficult to overcome on your own. The most crucial thing to keep in mind when deciding on a self-care routine and coping mechanisms is what will work best for you. As you incorporate these ideas in your daily life, remember to treat yourself with kindness and compassion. Recall that it is advantageous to be as constant as you can. As you gain experience, your default will be your developed beneficial abilities and pursuits. A few instances are provided below. Additionally, there is a link to some wonderful videos that can be a huge help in managing anxiety and other difficult emotions. When you get expert advice, if you have had severe or upsetting symptoms for more than 2 weeks, such as sleeping difficulties, unwanted weight fluctuations brought on by changes in appetite, having trouble getting out of bed in the morning due to mood, having trouble focusing, loss of interest in activities that you normally find enjoyable, being unable to carry out regular everyday tasks and obligations. Do not wait until you have severe symptoms. Your primary care physician will be able to recommend you to a mental health expert if necessary after hearing about your worries. If you are unsure of how to begin, read the National Institute of Mental Health (NIMH) Tips for Talking with a Healthcare Provider About Your Mental Health. Create a self-care plan. A successful self-care strategy should be customized to your needs and way of living. It has to be something you made for you. To avoid becoming overburdened, stressed out, and burned out, creating your own self-care strategy might serve as a preventative measure. Determine what aspects of your life call for extra self-care and attention, and keep taking stock of your life. Your needs for self-care will probably alter as your circumstances do. The following actions can be beneficial when you create your self-care strategy. Determine your needs. List the various aspects of your life and the main pursuits you partake in each day. You might include relationships, family, work, and school. Think of your sources of stress. Think about the elements of these areas that stress you out and brainstorm potential solutions. Develop self-care techniques. Consider some actions you can do to enhance your feelings in each of these areas of your life. You can create healthy social ties by hanging out with pals or setting boundaries, for instance. Contemplate challenges. Make a plan for change when you realize you're not giving something in your life enough attention. Use baby steps. It's not necessary to complete everything at once. Choose a simple action you can take to start taking better care of yourself. Plan a period of time to focus on your needs. Make self-care a priority, even when it seems impossible to fit anything else in. You'll notice that you are able to work more successfully and efficiently when you are taking care of every area of yourself. So that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comments section below to tell us your thoughts about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.